I don't know where I'm going. Well, sir, why are you punching the oil truck? It might explode.
I don't know.
It might explode. You might become Deadpool. Who remembers? Who remembers Deadpool?
Explode in me face.
You want to combine money and get loadout?
We can. That is a good idea. We definitely can do that.
Oh my god,
Oh crap! Oh, sorry.
what's that?
No.
So we just have pet rats with clothing on now?
That is not a pet rat. That is the Lord of all Lords. That is
That is a
Splinter.
rat! That is a rat!
That is Splinter from Ninja Turtles.
Yes,
Okay.
that is a rat!
Do you want to know how? Do you want to know who Splinter is? And do you want to know who Splinter
That's
is?
when I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles since I was, what, 6?
Have you seen the second one?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Is that the new one?
No, it's a very old one. All right. Do you want me to explain about the Ninja Turtles and Splinter?
Oh, sure.
So,
What's going on, right?
so in the science, there was a science lab. Okay. In the second one, so it explains the whole thing. So there's a science lab. They were making secret formulas for making like animals and stuff like that into mutants.
Oh, no, you're
And what happened was there was a scientist that successfully did it, and it was called the Splinter and also the Ninja Turtles. Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo named it the Secret Ooze. What happened was when they went into the office, Donatello was looking at the computer because he knew how to code. So he was looking at all the files, all the formulas and stuff like that. So he found the formula that was the last one left. What happened was
Alright.
it brought Master Splinter back. It brought him memories back to when he was little. What happened was the Secret Ooze, the container broke. It was before they had the last one. So one of the containers broke. The turtles sat here and was in the ooze and also drank some of it. So Master Splinter also did too. So Master Splinter was explaining to them about the history of what happened, and so Master Splinter, it gave them powers. So Master Splinter trained all 4 Ninja Turtles of Kung Fu. Leonardo was the master of nunchucks. Donatello was a master of the katanas. Donatello was the master of not only the bow staff, but the master of knowledge. Raphael was a leader of his team. He was also kind of a pain in the butt because he thought that he would be more of like like how people like to be sarcastic. So he was one of those types. Like, he had a big ego. So what happened was Raphael was the leader of all 4 Ninja Turtles. So when they found he was also the master. I forgot what was the weapon he was using called. But anyways, they were on a mission to destroy another person named Shredder.
Oh, the big metal dude?
Yes. What happens towards the end, okay, so they were looking for Shredder, and then Shredder found the doctor, and he made another bottle of the Secret Ooze, another container. He had his own army, which he had a snapping turtle and I think it's a werewolf, I think. And he named one Caesar, and I forgot the other one. So what happened was they would inject it into the 2 other animals. Oh, Razor and Sozar. Okay, so
Is it Razor or is it Razor?
Razor. No, it's Razor. Never mind. So what happened was towards when the Ninja Turtles found out, they had a little gemstone in the donuts, in the dozen donuts from the donut factory. So as Razor and Sozar were eating the donuts, Sozar had a feeling that something could have been in the donuts. So he grabbed another donut and then he crushed it, and he found one of the stones, and he was not happy. So what happened was it led up into a fight, which caused Razor and Sozar to lose because it was a 4 against 2. So when the 4 Ninja Turtles got caught in the net on the what do you call it? I'm trying to think of what's the machine that pulls stuff up like high up? Is it an escalator thing?
Crane.
A crane. And so what happened was when Splinter saw that, he grabbed his bow and he shot the rope. And his favorite line is "Cowabunga." All right,
Isn't that Michelangelo's?
let me do the most famous hand. Cowabunga. I do like it. But anyways, yes.
Isn't that Michelangelo's though? Isn't that Michelangelo's?
No, it's
favorite
Master
line?
Splinter. They learned it from Master Splinter. They learned all their techniques from Master Splinter. They all had their own special technique.
We're gonna sniper.
So in the second one, as later on, they go to a party, okay, as they're trying to battle Master Splinter, Sozar, and also Razor. Alright? Towards the end, Master Splinter has a little vial of the Secret Ooze. What happens is, as they're at the party to defeat Sozar and Razor, Master Splinter takes the last vial of the Secret Ooze. What happens is, they're like, Michelangelo's like, that's not Shredder. That's Super Shredder. What it does, it made him into a mutant. It gave him powerful strength. But in the new one, you see, it also tells you again of how it happened. April O'Neil found out she raised the 4 Mutant Ninja Turtles. She named them each Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and Leonardo. And well, I'm explaining to somebody that hasn't seen the second one. So, she realizes that they were her pets, which she is happy. And so Raphael is more of the goofy one. Raphael is more of the serious one, and then Donatello is more of the nerd.
Donatello is like the superior. No, I would say superior is like the smarter one.
Yeah, he's a smart one. He's also a nerd. But what happens is at the end they see Shredder, and it keeps going on and on and on.
Positive ID on bounty targets. Hunt them down.
The turtles uncover the origins. Oh wait, yeah. The turtles uncover the origins of their mutations, the Ooze, the Face Shredder, and Foot Clan, once again. Back at April's apartment, Splinter reveals to her and the turtles that the canister of mutant dubbed Ooze by the turtles, which mutant them 15 prior was created by TGRI, which is a company that takes, you know how like scientists take samples and stuff like that? They are the ones that, you know how like scientists take samples, right? Of like different things?
Yeah.
They took samples and they found out how to make the secret Ooze, which gave the turtles mutant powers. Think of it. Okay, have you ever seen? I'm trying to think of what a good example is. What's a good example? All right. Have you ever seen like Ninjago?
Ninjago, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've watched it once, but I'm not that big of a
Or
fan
what's a
of it.
good one? I'm trying to think. Everybody help me think of a good movie or show.
This SpongeBob?
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Oh, I gotta see SpongeBob.
Okay, think X-Men. Okay, X-Men. Have you ever seen X-Men? Wait, we have. Oh, here. You want to buy Lotto? Kid, are you still there?
He had to go take a phone call.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I just
So,
got off
have you
the
ever
phone.
seen X-Men, like with Wolverine and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
I'm a
that?
heavy
Okay.
I'm a heavy
So
fan of
you know how they are mutants, right?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah.
Wolverine was given the claws.
Wolverine's invincible and also has
Yes.
silver claws that are really special rules.
Okay, think of like when he was being injected. Think of it kind of like the secret ooze, where it gave the Ninja Turtles and Splinter powers. It gave them each their own specific power. So like Donatello, it made him smart. Raphael made him more of like kind of like thinking that he's a boss.
Yeah, I get it.
And so so they train every day, every night on unlocking their powers, on like who they actually are. And without without them four, it is hard to battle against
Yeah,
enemies.
it's hard to battle against those people.
So when they were battling Razor and Sozar, they did it on two. They did it as a group. 2 would battle Razor, 2 would battle Sozar. But they found out it wasn't going to be easy as they thought, because Razor has more of a tougher shell. And when Donatello hit Razor in the back, he had a really hard shell, so it made like his bow staff kind of like shake.
I like to see it.
Yes.
Move to the safe zone. They're losing ground.
The canister of the region was produced by the Techno Global Research Institute. That's what TGRI is short for. This mutagen was accidentally released, and the turtles were exposed to it, leading to their mutations. They have mostly was focused on Shredder as a primary villain, but the sequel, The Secret of the Ooze, was introduced the bodies of Tokka and Razor. I got one of them. It was Tokka.
He said. One.
And to more recent live action, hybrid produced by the Michael Bay brought villains Krang, Bebop, Bebop, and
Enemy UAV is online.
Rocksteady into the fray as well. Because of the producer that was the actor playing him, this was Casey Jones. It was complained that too much during the first movie about the film. And while Casey Jones was not in the second film, his role was to reprise by the new actor. The mysterious goo that turned the green team from pet to turtles into the heroes in a half shell that are here.
Let's combine money at our station. Like, I'll combine money at my station.
Yeah.
Select lockdown. Area's clear.
Because so in Ninja Turtles 2, when TGRI created the Secret Ooze, they were afraid that it was going to get out of hand, and that's what exactly happened. Shredder took the Secret Ooze and he ingested it, or no, he touched it. well, actually, he was exposed by it. More to say. And he became Super Shredder. What happens towards the end is they were on the boating dock, and what happened was, Shredder was sitting here. You know how like boating docks have beams, right? So what happened was Shredder was like sitting here in rage and just like bashing the boating dock for the beam supports. And so what happened was, as the whole boating dock was being like destroyed,
UAV is online.
instead of the Ninja Turtles defeating Shredder, Shredder technically defeated himself in rage.
Alright.
That's what happened.
Yo, I gotta go after this match. Y'all wanna add each other?